Hello, YouTube. I thought I would, since it's Halloween and there's supposed to be a full moon later, I thought I would do some cards for you. Now, I'm going to pull a card from this deck and a card from this deck. This is got to be reshuffled, however, because I just did something for another, but I'm doing today got kind of interesting. I've had to do different sets for different social medias, so sometimes that happens. But it just means each of you has each social media has its own thing. So sometimes that just happens. That's kind of not all the way as much as I need to, so that's not necessarily it. So today I was supposed to, well, as close as I could be to a gypsy, and it may or may not work out. I don't have pierced ears anymore, so I can't wear the jewelry they used to wear and stuff like that, but I do have something I can put in my hair, or at least on my hair, like a bandana thing, so I might do that later after my hair dries. These are being complicated today. Ooh. Okay, so pull this one. Okay, so you've got the ahead. Which means you're looking you're looking ahead. Don't look toward the past. Focus. It says focus on what's ahead. So don't live in the past. Focus on what's ahead. Sorry it took me so long. It just takes me sometimes a couple minutes. So focus on what's ahead is what the thing says. So what's ahead for you? Focus on what's ahead. Don't live in the past, because the past can always come back to bite you. So you got 2 cards so far. We'll just turn these this way. Let's see if you get any more. Okay, that's 3 so far. Let's see if you get at least one more. Focus on what's ahead. Tell me more, Spirit. Is there anything else that we can tell them? Oh, okay, I was looking for that. Alright, so one more. Oh, okay, so focus on what's ahead. Alright, so your first card out is in reverse, but remember this thing says focus on what's ahead. So you got the 10 of Wands, which means technically right this second you're not focusing on where you need to be focusing. You are still living in the present maybe, or still kind of looking back at something that you don't necessarily need to be looking back at. Ace of Swords. You will come out of this though, and you will start living more and more in the present, and looking forward to what's ahead for your life, whatever that looks like for you. 4 of Wands. So you're going to be you're going to be doing this with somebody else. You're going to find somebody to move forward with once you come out of that little cubby hole. So you're going to, this is not, the way this is represented is like a family dynamic or a lover's card. And then you have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. So there's, which means it's going to be a little bumpy, but you're going to be able to move through this. Let me see if there's anything else. So so it's going to be a little bumpy, and that's par for the course, is what we'll call that. So sometimes that happens. Sometimes it can be a bit bumpy. And it doesn't mean it's a bad thing. It just means, that's just the way it is. No. Oops. I don't want to lose cards to the floor. So, let's see if the spirits have anything else to say about this for you guys on YouTube. Whoa. Shit. Okay, nope. I hate it when that happens, because that usually, then if they're upside down, that doesn't mean a good thing. So we'll take these. Okay. So then you have the King of Cups in reverse. Like I said, it's going to be a bit of a bumpy ride looking ahead. But you have to be willing to go through this with somebody that can go through the bumps with you. And the king usually means someone's trying to hold you back. A grandfather, an uncle, a father, somebody, a male figure is trying to hold you back. Looks like you also have this shows me this is a Two of Cups, and it was a past relationship that you're still holding on to, which not necessarily a good thing, especially if it was a rocky one, or anything like that. So, and then you have the Six of Pentacles. So this is going to come to an end. It's still stuck in the middle right now. You're still looking back at this old relationship. You're not looking ahead to what could be a good thing in the end. Is there any more that they need to know? Spirit, is there anything else that they need to know? And I know a lot of you will say don't shuffle your cards like that, but everybody does it differently, because they just do. So let's see if there's anything else. Oh, there is. So the next card that you have is the Page of Pentacles, which is another another male entity, maybe a brother or something that's also holding you back. And so that's not necessarily a really good thing either. So your next card is the Death card. These people that are holding you back and making you look back at your past and not allowing you to move on to greater things, in this case, the Death card means you need to let them go. And I know, especially with siblings, that's a really hard thing to do with a lot of fathers and mothers and things like that. It's really, really hard to do, but sometimes in order for you to find your peace, you need to let them go. So is there anything else that they need to know? And so I know, like I said, I know letting go of certain people that you thought were in your corner, and then you find out that they're not. They're holding you back in one form or another. I know that can be tough, but in order to move on properly, and I think that's it. So, in this instance, especially, let go, and you may have to let go of a father figure that's very, very controlling, wanted you with this old relationship, and now that it didn't work, he's not willing to either. He doesn't want you to move forward. He wants you to possibly go back to this old relationship that was toxic, possibly. Don't do that. You have a sibling also that wants you to, maybe these people liked this person, and they want you to return back and not look ahead. They want you to live either right where you're at, or hold on to what you don't need to be holding on to anymore. So again, in this case, the death card is saying let them be. Because if they're gonna try to control your happiness, they're not worth being in your life. If they're gonna control the things that you see or you hear, or say, well, this person, we think he was or she was the best for you, when you know in your gut, because you lived this life, whatever it was, and the person they saw and the person you were with were two different things. Like the person would act one way around your family, and then when you guys were alone in your own home, it would be different. So let these people go. Let the past be the past. It's done. It's dusted. And if you need to let go of the people that are holding you there, even if they are family, let them go. So I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I will catch you all later. Remember, there's supposed to be a full moon tonight. Happy Halloween, everybody. And I will catch you in another video. If you like me doing these kind of videos, leave me a thumbs up, as many as you'd like. Leave me a comment. Also, remember, today is not just Halloween, it is a Thankful Thursday. So if you'd like to leave me a comment of either any of my socials, I have Clapper, I have Instagram, I have Facebook, I have X. So if you would like to leave me in any of those socials what you are thankful for, the ones, or just leave it here. I can look at the ones on here as well. So just leave me a comment of what you are thankful for this fine Thursday, or leave me a comment of what you are planning to do for your Halloween. And I will see you all later. Love y'all. Peace.